Are you all ready for something new to Branson? Actually, it's completely new to the state of Missouri. Today, the Branson Fam is taking you to the Yard Milkshake Bar that you might recognize from the hit TV show Shark Tank, and where over-the-top milkshakes and edible cookie dough are the norm. We are beyond excited to show and tell you all about this new delicious dessert spot. But first, let's roll that intro.
We were very excited to be able to visit the Yard for a preview of their new Branson location. The Yard Milkshake Bar will officially have its grand opening on the weekend of December 1st through the 3rd of 2023. Their location is directly off the intersection of Highway 65 and Highway 76, so look for that large I Heart Branson sign and you'll know you're in the right spot.
We are going to show you some clips of our visit to the Yard while we tell you more about their incredible business. The Yard Milkshake Bar is well known for its extravagant milkshake combinations, but this place definitely has so much more than that. With a variety of ice cream flavors, sundaes, countless toppings, and edible cookie dough, there's something for everyone, including vegan and gluten-free options.
The Yard Milkshake Bar was created by husband and wife team Logan and Chelsea Green. They both came from families of entrepreneurs and spent their early years working for their parents. In 2011, Chelsea and her mother started their first ice cream shop called Island Ice Cream, which is still owned by Chelsea today. After years of working with ice cream and desserts, they decided to open a second ice cream shop in 2017.
Chelsea knew she wanted it to be like no other dessert place she had ever been to and decided that crazy specialty milkshakes is just what they were looking for. When brainstorming name ideas one night in their living room, they decided that everyone knew where milkshakes bring all the boys, and the Yard was born. They opened in May of 2017 and were blown away by the positive reaction of the community and tourists alike in their hometown of Gulf Shores, Alabama. Their first 4 locations were doing so well that they took their business to ABC's Shark Tank in 2019.
Dallas Mavericks owner and famous entrepreneur Mark Cuban was the only shark to agree to let Logan and Chelsea keep 100% control of their already thriving locations. He agreed to a deal that would give him 22% of future franchise earnings for the $400,000 that they were seeking. Shark Tank isn't the only show that they've been on, though. You might remember seeing them on the nationally recognized Today Show on NBC as well. With their marketing and products they offer, it's no wonder that this place is so popular with dessert lovers everywhere. In 4 years, they've expanded from 4 locations to 27 and counting.
You all probably get it by now. This place is blowing up in popularity, and Branson is the newest place to hop on board the hype train. The Yard is all about the experience. This experience leaves you with those social media posts that make your friends curious as to where they can come across such cool-looking treats. Well, today is our turn to showcase just a few of those treats and how the process works. When you enter the Yard, you will be greeted with a polished, high-energy place to enjoy your time and create sweet memories.
You will see here in our video that there are countless options of menu items. From decorated milkshakes to sundaes to edible cookie dough, how does one choose? Our family had a tough time deciding on our selections because they all just look so good. However, our girls decided to start out with these yummy chocolate chip cookie dough pops. The delicious chocolate chip cookie dough was waiting inside of a chilled chocolate coated shell that sure brought a smile to our girls' faces.
And the smiles continued for our family because we still had to pick out our milkshakes. The girls ended up choosing the Mermaid. This shake includes Blue Monster and cake batter ice cream, with pink marshmallow cream drizzle inside a teal marshmallow cream dipped jar, rolled in mermaid candy jewels. And it's topped with a white chocolate mermaid tail, whipped cream, a rock candy stick, and of course those mermaid candy jewels.
And though there are so many other delectable choices, we are the Branson Fam after all, so we just had to get the Branson exclusive pint shake boss called the Branson Showstopper. This shake includes sea salted caramel and cookie dough ice cream with chocolate drizzle in a chocolate ice jar rolled in silver and gold sprinkles. It's topped with whipped cream, chocolate music notes, caramel popcorn, chocolate and caramel drizzle, and a microphone made from salted caramel chocolate chip cookie dough cone. That's right, the microphone is a full dessert in and of itself. It is kind of like an ice cream drumstick, but where the ice cream is usually located, it has been replaced with edible cookie dough.
Now that we had ordered, it was time to see how the magic happens. The Yard Milkshake Bar was kind enough to let us video the entire process of making these edible works of art.
Okay, so we're going to be making the 2 shakes, the Mermaid and then the Branson Showstopper. So we start with pouring milk into our milkshake tins. And then we're going to go over here, we're going to scoop your ice creams, and then we're going to mix them. Okay, so with the Branson Showstopper, with the sea salt caramel ice cream.
They certainly do not shortchange you on the size of those scoops.
Cookie dough. So we have the blue monster. This is what makes the ice cream blue for your mermaid. Alright. Branson showstopper. So we're going to do vanilla icing around the rim. Smooth that out. We're going to do this. Sprinkles.
Okay, sounds good.
Are we the only ones that could just watch these shakes be made all day long? I know that we are just truly amazed by how these shakes come together and what they look like at the end. Let us know in the comments down below which one of these shakes is your favorite to look at.
This is our microphone, so this is going to have cookie dough, edible cookie dough, salted caramel chip, and an ice cream cone, and we made it look like a microphone. Put that right in there. And some caramel popcorn.
With desserts like these coming out to our table, how could we feel anything but pure awe and amazement? We can tell you that these shakes are definitely worth the hype and can easily be shared. We will talk about why we think sharing is important after we finish going over our full experience at the Yard.
Of course, after our shakes reached the table, we had to hold back the 4 and 6-year-olds from devouring the beautiful desserts for long enough to get our pictures and videos. Normally, we do not mention when we take our time to video things because obviously we're making social media content and few others are doing that. We only mention it here because everyone that was present on the night that we were invited did the exact same thing as us. The moment the shake came out, so did their phone. Everyone paused for long enough to get their pictures and videos. This is the first dessert place that we've ever seen that has something like that. We mention it because we think it'll be commonplace. The Yard Milkshake Bar compels you to go against human nature of consuming delicious food for long enough to chronicle a family memory. How many food places have you ever been to that has caused that to happen?
Don't worry though, we did consume those beautiful pieces of art. Human nature to devour tasty things could only be held back for so long in small kids. The shakes themselves are truly great and up there for the best ice cream concoction that we have ever tasted. All 4 of us give the Yard Milkshake Bar our stamp of approval from our taste buds. Parents might want to be warned ahead of time. With these shakes, there is a strong chance your kid gets messy at some point. We are absolutely fine with that though, and it made for some adorable family memories for us.
After we'd finished, it was time for another first for us. We've never seen an expansive station in a restaurant or dessert shop that is placed there for the customer to use to clean their souvenir items. We've all been there before in an event when we decide that the souvenir is worth the additional cost, but when we finish what is inside the souvenir cup, we realize that we are left with a mess that can't be placed in a bag or suitcase. Well, the Yard Milkshake Bar has a mason jar cleaning station to combat that exact issue. We're going to let Jamie and Charlie take you through the jar cleaning process.
Hey guys, this time I'm doing it with her. Woo, come on, let's go! Hey guys, after my mom's done, we're gonna wash it. There we go. Can I dry it off?
You bet.
I'll dry inside.
Good job. Your little hand goes in there perfectly. Nice work. And then we take home in a plastic bag.
I get the plastic bag.
With our new souvenir additions to our studio in hand, it was time for us to leave the yard. But first, we wanted to check out their outdoor seating area. Another fairly unique thing about this place is that the patio overlooks the junction of the two most famous roads in Branson. So while you're enjoying your dessert, you can socialize with your group and admire the famous Highway 76 strip. Also, you sure do not want to forget to snap a few photos of the I Heart Branson sign on your way to your car.
Now we want to discuss something that we think a lot of you will find as a surprise or question why someone as cheap as Paul would ever be in a place like this. As we mentioned earlier, sharing is an important point for us because the price of these shakes will be off-putting for some people. These pint-sized shakes inside the souvenir jar are priced between $18 and $20 each. Admittedly, on the surface, the price tag seems steep, but when you break down everything that you're getting inside of the shakes, it does start to bring the value back within reason. We're not saying that you can't find a cheaper shake somewhere out there. What we mean is that for us in particular, 2 shakes covered the 4 of us. We weren't able to finish either of our shakes because of the total amount of dessert present in them. And if you have watched our channel before, you know that our family absolutely loves eating ice cream and other sweets. We also believe that you are paying up a little bit for the experience. It's almost impossible to look at these shakes and not pause to admire them. The image of these shakes in mason jars is probably why you clicked on this video in the first place. Just like we pay for amusement parks or we go to the movie theaters, these shakes offer an opportunity to make memories with the people that you are here with. In a town like Branson, those memories made are what keeps bringing tourists to our amazing city.
If the souvenir mason jar or the over-the-top presentation of the dessert is not important to you, the Yard Milkshake Bar offers many other options for less of a steep price. Specialty bowls, which are similar to the shakes and the amount of dessert you are getting, are priced between $12 and $14. The previously mentioned cookie dough pops are $4 each, and if you like the edible cookie dough enough, you can purchase a souvenir pint jar full of it for $15. If you are more of a traditionalist in your dessert choice, their menu currently has 32 flavors of ice cream listed. You can get 1, 2, or 3 large scoops of ice cream in a cup or cone for $4, $6, and $8 respectively. If you choose to add a topping, they have a wide selection for 75 cents each. Their specialty toppings, which include things like a cupcake or cookie dough scoops, cost $2 each. You can also order a pint-sized Coke, root beer, or cream soda float for $8.
In conclusion, we will do our best to answer the question that most people will ask: is the cost worth it? To that we say if it isn't, then why are people lining up day in and day out throughout the country to make their own memories? There's a reason that this business is growing at almost unheard of speed. The memories that are made by the unique offerings are something that you will remember forever. How many other dessert places that you've been to can say that? We honestly cannot afford to head there every day for a quick snack. But on special occasions, when we want to make memories with people that we love, you can count on the Branson Fam heading back to the Yard Milkshake Bar. And we hope to see you there. But until our next adventure, fam, we'll catch y'all later.